Good morning, and good morning from Merv. Just a weird video coming up, well not weird, but tomorrow I'm running a mountain trial in Preseli. Slightly different to a normal race, which means basically it's a 4-hour race, but you choose your own route. There'll be a load of checkpoints out in the Preseli mountains, all off-road. You're given a map a minute before you start with the checkpoints on, and they're all worth different values, and you basically got to get to as many as you can, work out your own route, use a compass, map and compass, find them, pick up a piece of paper from each checkpoint with its value on it and get back. Within 4 hours, don't go over the time because then you lose points if you're over the time. So really this is just a little a video I'm going to do just to show what I take for fell running, because there's a mandatory kit requirement. Because basically you're out on the mountains for 4 hours, nobody knows really where you are, and you've got to be sort of self-sufficient out there. So there is a mandatory kit list which tends to be the normal fell running one. Normally you can either take things off or put them on depending on your kit, depending on what the race organiser says on the day. So if it's going to be good weather, sometimes you don't have to take waterproofs. Looks like there are going to be some rain tomorrow, so we got an email last night saying bring your waterproofs. So I've split it into two. This is the stuff I'm racing in, and this is the stuff I've got to take. So just to go through the stuff really, just to show you what it's not as simple these days as just going out onto up a mountain and running about a bit. So obviously I've got my shoes here. So I'm going with the either the Ultras or the Dynafit. I haven't decided yet, depending on the weather really as much as anything, because the Dynafit have got a lot more grip, whereas the Ultras are a little bit probably more comfortable. I wore these two for Preseli the last time, a month or so ago, and as you can see they died a bit in Preseli, but I used a wetsuit repair kit which has actually fixed them up, because they always go in the same places. You can just see them starting to go there. Not so pleased with the Timps, these Timp 4s, they're just not lasting as well. The uppers are going. So there's a bit of a criticism towards Ultra on that. I love your shoes, but I suppose they have done a couple of 100 miles perhaps, I suppose, in pretty rough conditions, so perhaps I asked too much. But yeah, it's a bit annoying when everything else is fine and the uppers keep going. So yeah, so the Dynafit have a lot better grip. I found no grip on anything. The only reason I'm not sure is because my feet are, as usual, in a bit of a mess. I've got blisters here, and I'm a bit worried about 4 hours in the Dynafit, but I think it's going to be okay. I've been sorting that blister out and everything's fine. So that's the shoes. Then we've got a backpack. I'm going to be using the Dynafit, which I wore to for the Preseli Ultra, the 32 miler, because I love this. Unbelievably, I picked it up off eBay, brand new, for just over 20 quid. And I was going to go with the Salomon Advanced Skin, but I've discovered that this is actually a better pack for me. It's really comfortable. I can wear it with no chafing, even without a shirt on. It's got so many pockets, and it carries the poles so easily here, all across the back. It's got straps everywhere. It's just comfortable. It's got a little waterproof pocket for your phone or whatever, and it carries everything you need. It's a great pack. Really enjoy this pack. Recommend it. So that's the pack I'll be wearing. Then I've got the hat. Have to have a hat. I'll be wearing one anyway, just in case it's sunny. I use this Raid light, which is really comfortable. It's got a bit of it's a bit dirty. Everything's dirty really. So, but that's part of the mandatory kit requirements to have a hat or a headgear in. Shorts, standard. Actually, I like these Under Armour. They're really comfortable. Deep pockets. I like deep pockets for long races because you can chuck some food in and just get them easily. Using these socks, which are the can't remember the name of them. Just say on, I'm not sure. Beleaguer. Anyway, they're really comfortable. Bloody expensive for socks. They're like 15 quid a pair, but they're worth it on long distances. And sorry, rock camera's going around a bit there. T-shirt. Always wear this t-shirt for ultras because it doesn't chafe. Save it for that. I've had it, God, since I started running, and I run every ultra I've ever done in it because it doesn't chafe. Just an Asics top, but if your nipples aren't bleeding, it works for me. You've got to take a long sleeve top, so I've just got my Salomon one. That really should be over there in that pile because it's a mandatory kit, but I probably won't be wearing it. Lecky poles. Going to be tricky with the poles because obviously I want to run with my poles, but I'm also going to be navigating using a map and compass, and you strap yourself into these poles sort of thing with the gloves. So I'll be taking them because they're easy enough to carry in the kit in the backpack, so I'll be taking them and just seeing how it goes because I haven't done this sort of race before with navigation and carrying a map and having to mark a map and getting lost, which I inevitably will do. But there's going to be some steep mountains, so we'll just see if I need the poles. It doesn't hurt to take them. Very little overhead. Watch, which I've just charged up. Apparently I've got a WhatsApp message. I don't know why it's telling me that. So that's fully charged. Love that watch. The Coros Apex Pro. Really good watch. And probably cover that in another video maybe one day. And then my compass, just a little compass, which should do me. Hopefully it's got a long enough base plate, it should be fine. I have got another one, so I'll take both with me. This has got the advantage of the mandatory whistle is attached to my compass, so I can't forget that. So that's the stuff. The way I organise myself on these days is I just like sort of dress myself from the ground up and say, right, I've got my shoes, socks on, shorts, t-shirt, hat, backpack, watch, everything's there to go. In fact, I am missing something which is kind of stupid. Where is it? It's hanging up in the kitchen. It's my messy kitchen. That's not actually messy. Is this flip belt. Great bit of kit. I didn't actually wear it for the Ultra because I didn't need it, but I'm probably going to wear it tomorrow because you can put your phone in it, other bits of food, anything like that you need to get at quickly. And I need to stress that tomorrow's race is for fun. There was pressure on me, self-induced pressure to finish Preseli, the 32 miler. That was a big goal. So this one is feels like a victory lap in a way, going back up there just to have fun, spend 4 hours running around on the mountains, playing around, navigating, enjoying myself, playing with my kit, and just getting a chance to be out really. So that's the stuff I'll be running in. I imagine that's what I'll be wearing. Minus one pair of shoes, obviously, can't wear 2 pairs. So that's what I'll be wearing. This is where I organise myself. And then over here in this pile, this is the mandatory kit. This will be going in the backpack. So again, as I just said, I've got the long sleeve top. It has to be taken another day. Got some waterproof trousers. Probably, I don't think we're going to have to wear them. These are Salomon ones. They're really lightweight, which is why I got them. Got a waterproof top and a windproof top because Carwin, the race organiser, great guy, he'll tell us beforehand whether we need a windproof or a waterproof. I suspect it's going to be waterproof tomorrow, looking at the forecast, which means that the windproof will stay in the van, but obviously I'm going to take it anyway. Then I've got a choice of waterproof tops. I've got this one, which is my Harrier top, which is again a great bit of kit, absolutely fantastic, from small company Harrier. Really love this. It's got loads of pockets, vents, it flares out to the back so you can get it over a backpack. And I am probably going to take this one tomorrow. I have got another waterproof. The only which you'll find with this is a little bit bulkier. It's not very lightweight really. It's lightweight weight-wise, but it's bulky. It doesn't pack down so well. But then again, if it's pissing down, I want to be able to get my stuff in my pockets. So, and the Ronhill I've got has only got one pocket up top, and that's not really what I want for tomorrow. And like I say, performance tomorrow isn't that important. Oh, that's just a spare pair of shorts. Mandatory kit-wise, that'll be going in the backpack. It's a pair of gloves. Come in handy. Spare pair of socks. Always take spares, because the drive home is miserable if you're in the same kit, to be honest with you. Then we've also got to carry a first aid kit, or part of a first aid kit. To be honest with you, I can't be asked separating it to try and find the bits that Carwyn is saying that we need to take, like a 4-metre bandage or whatever. And it's light enough. Carry one anyway, because you just don't know what's going to happen out there, and we're going to be on our own. I'm not sure if this is still in the list of stuff we've got to take. This is a bivy bag. He did specify that we needed more than a foil blanket. So this bivy bag basically it's a survival bag. So if you do break a leg, you can get in this, you're going to stay warm. Much better than a foil blanket. It does get cold up on those mountains. Something I only need for tomorrow is this to put my pages in. So when we find checkpoints, we'll put the pages in a Ziploc bag like this. Whack it back in my backpack and keep them all together, nice and safe. This is a pencil which pretty much I think writes on anything, for marking the map. Waterproof pencil. Got a couple of those. There's another one somewhere. Basically just for marking the map, I'm going to spend a little bit of time, a couple of minutes beforehand, actually planning my route a bit, rather than just dashing off and then regretting it. And like I said, I'm not in any hurry so much tomorrow. So waterproof pencil. Wish I'd had this. Spray for the sun protection. Wish I'd had that for the Ultra, because I burned again. Probably aren't going to burn tomorrow, but it doesn't hurt to have it. I'll whack it on beforehand. I've got a smaller one I can actually take out with me. And in here I have various stuff. Oh, that goes with my cap if it's going to be hot. It just covers your neck. I'll take it, I probably won't use it. In here I've got various nutrition, Vaseline, stuff like that. I'll decide on the day what I'm going to take. Normally I take some energy tablets, take some salt chews, probably won't need them so much. Take a little tub of Vaseline with me. It usually comes in handy if you're chafing or you got blisters. Won't need so much food out there tomorrow. I'll take some tablets. I'm also going to take some trail mix. I quite like this Graze. I can't find it at the minute. What I do with this sort of food is I get these little bags with an Alp kit. That's probably had it's a head torch bag, something like that, or even just like little sunglasses bags, things like that. So I collect them up. As I dump this into these go in the pockets of the backpack. And I've got food really easily available all day. I can just transfer these into a pocket or whatever, and then munch as I go around just to keep the energy levels up. There's a spare pencil. So yeah, I just like fill little bags with those, and it works fine for me. And then this last thing, because oh yeah, see, look, I'm doing this because I've forgotten water. We've got to take water, obviously mandatory kit requirements. So I will take. Not my handheld. I'm trying to get everything out of the way here. Nathan Quick Draw Hand. Oh, Nathan is an ultimate direction actually. Really good, but I'm not going to have free hands tomorrow. So I will take a Salomon. Can't remember which one's better. So I'll take the Salomon flask for mandatory quick requirement. But yeah, you've got to carry water obviously. There's plenty of streams out there, Carwyn has said, and I know that you can drink from them, they're safe enough. But what I also use is something called a life straw, which is a portable filtration system. You can carry with you. You just basically dump that end in a stream, in a pond, anything. Dirty, mucky water. drink from it and you're getting fresh water. So I might actually carry that tomorrow. Though, to be honest with you, I drink from all the streams around here and I don't often get ill, if at all, ever. So we'll see how much room I've got in the pack, because it's surprising when you start putting it all in, how it fills up. So I think I've covered most things. Oh, and that was my umbrella, just in case, because I thought, oh, it's June, it's going to be hot. And so I've actually got a sun umbrella, which I was trying to fix to the pack, but it's probably better just to carry it. I'm not going to need it tomorrow. It's not going to be hot enough or sunny enough. But I've got a marathon coming up in July, which I might need it for along the coast. So it doesn't hurt to have that. Keeps me out of the sun, because I'm not going in the sun. And that should be about it. Yeah, things like hair bobbles, you forget them. And you're pissed off because having long hair means, you know, the reason, having long hair means it does get hot. So I like to tie my hair up. So yeah, it seems like a lot of kit. When you're looking at it like this, you think, Christ, how much kit do you need to do like a 4-hour run round? And yes, you need your kit for running, that you're running, etc. And this stuff keeps you safe. And people don't like to carry it. People moan about carrying it in cars. One of Carmen's bugbears that people don't. They try and get away with it because they know best. Like I said, nobody's going to know. We're choosing our own routes tomorrow. There should be a few of us out there, obviously on the mountains, so you're going to get help. But if the weather turns and you've broken an ankle halfway up a mountainside and people are going to take hours to find you, you're going to be glad of this shit before you get hypothermia. So, I hope that was of interest. Anyway, I'm going to take the camera tomorrow, do a bit of filming, because like I said, I didn't film on the Ultra. I was too focused. So it'd be nice to get some shots of Preseli and show people actually what we do up there. And from there, if you want to go for a walk, see you later.